Hi everyone. Thought I'd go back over the XLaserLab X1 Pro setup that I've got all set up on my cart and together. I just unboxed it a little bit ago and just want to give you the idea of what I had to do to set it up, what extra parts I needed, and so forth. So here we go. So there she is, all set up on the cart. Just to give you guys an idea, the cart is from Fibre, like I mentioned on the previous video. The part number, I believe, was 1WT79, and it seems to work pretty good for this. One thing to note was on the wire feed with the 11-pound spool, if you push it all the way back, the spool will touch both the roof and the back wall, so you have to move it just forward, enough so the feet are on just the front edge, but seems to work and clear pretty good. One of the things I do like is it gives room for the gun holder up top, which I will probably screw down, and then it also has the double holder there, which you can wind the cable up on, and not too tight, because at least from my understanding with the fiber in there, you don't want to wind it too tight or cause resistance in it. I got the flow meter and regulator from Amazon, which I think was recommended by somebody else in the X1 Labs forum. I did have to buy this fitting as well as this adapter. This is a 5/8 to 18 UNF adapter, and then this is an 18 UNF to 6 mil tube, both available on Amazon. Not too expensive and came pretty quick. So I do have it set up with the argon tank. The things to note when I did set it up, first off, this door for whatever reason was a little bit hard for me to get off initially, but hard to do while holding. But this is where you access the adapters for the wire size you're using, as well as installation of the tube, the wire feed tube, and so forth. But the other thing to note is this, where you screw in the tube, was offset to the point that could not be, you could not install the tube feeder, and it's these screws right at the bottom that I had to loosen, and they have a slotted hole which allows you to move this back and forth, so to adjust it. So just to note, if you do have a problem where this is offset and can't get to the threads, that's how you do it. What else to note? For the most part, I like the build quality. Again, nice thing about the Fibre cart is it has a place for this tube to install, me to put the electrical wire extension there, also a place obviously for the helmet. The gun lead is pretty long, which I'm really happy of. The tube feeder, which goes to that gun, is not quite as long, but again, I appreciate the fact that it is as long as it is, so should work well. The emergency stops were pushed in, so you will have to reset those before starting it, I'm sure, but I have yet to power mine up just for the fact that I don't have the correct plug. But I'll be going and getting that shortly. Another thing about the cart is the extra storage. The lock is, pretty much useless. I wouldn't ever put anything valuable in there that I wouldn't want to lose, but still nice place to have to store your stuff. For the most part, quality of everything seems pretty good. Helmet obviously is pretty cheap, but not. Again, I wouldn't expect to get a high quality helmet with any welder I got. That's up to the individual user and their taste and needs. So again, not very high quality, but not expected to be either. Otherwise, just to give you a little bit more close up of some of the warning decals. And again, just a nice cart that works well with this. Not that I'm recommending it, not that I am endorsing or anything else, but just a cart that I happen to find that seems to work and seems to fit everything pretty well. So I will hopefully get to putting this to some kind of use, practical or not, but just to play with and get experience with soon. And just hope this helps you with anyone that's still waiting for the unit and might need something to do to get ready for it.